welcome to my channel. I'm a designer turned Croatian teacher, and in this video I will teach you how to say something in Croatian. So this video is a part of a series of 10 short and sweet Croatian video lessons where I teach you the basics of the language. If you want, go and watch all of those videos. I'll be more than happy to know that you've done so, so please leave me a comment below. Okay, now let's move on to the lesson itself. The easiest way to say thank you and you're welcome is just by using two words. So if you have enough memory in your head to remember only two words, those should be the ones. Thank you in Croatian starts with an H and is followed by a V. So it makes it a little bit funny because you have to say hva, hva. Okay, the whole thing, the whole word thank you is hvala, hvala, hvala. Okay, as you can see, the H is pronounced in the Croatian language. It's h, h, h. It's h, like if you would say ha 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 ha. That type of h, alright? So you say hvala, hvala. I do have a funny story there. I've known somebody from Mexico, and when the guy came to Croatia, he couldn't really remember how to say hvala, nor could he pronounce it correctly. So the guy went around Croatia saying koala to everybody. And we all know koala. Koala is a koala, you know, the animal from Australia. But this guy, he went around saying koala, 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 koala in the Croatian bars and restaurants. And I'm kind of embarrassed to say, but the waiters did not seem to find anything fishy about it. So I guess they were used to people mispronouncing hvala, or koala sounds similar enough. So just use koala as a last resort. By now you should have practiced hvala at least 10 times. So let's just keep repeating it until it sounds good. Hvala, 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 hvala. Alright? Hvala. So do that on your own. Don't mind making funny noises, looking funny, just pronounce out loud and repeat. That's the only way to learn and to pronounce well. Okay? Good. I'm glad we're on the same page about hvala. And the second word to say you're welcome, the easiest one is molim. Molim. Molim is the easiest way to say you're welcome. It also means please, so it can be quite confusing. You can say molim as in please, then get hvala said to you, and then say molim again as in you're welcome. However, if you do have space just for two words in your head, remember hvala molim, and you're good. Now let's move on to the next level for the ones who like to complicate a little bit, or maybe have been seeing all these variations and are confused regarding those. So you might have heard hvala ti, hvala vam, puno hvala, hvala puno, hvala lijepa, or anything similar to that. Those are all valid. Hvala ti is used when we're talking to somebody informally, when we want to say thank you and make an emphasis in the you. So we say hvala ti. The same thing is hvala vam, but it's used when we talk with somebody formally, with respect, or when we talk to a group of people. If we want to say thanks a lot, like many thanks, then you can say puno hvala or hvala puno. And you can also say hvala lijepa, which is nice thanks. When it comes to you're welcome, there are also a couple of things we can say besides just plain old molim. So the way I like the best is nema na čemu. Nema na čemu. Nema na čemu. In English it means something like there's nothing to thank for. The best translation is in Spanish. So in Spanish they have the expression no hay de qué. No hay de qué is literally the same as nema na čemu. If you're not familiar with no hay de qué, you'll just have to believe me. It's kind of like, oh, there's nothing to thank for. It's fine. Nema na čemu. And that's the one I like. You could also have heard a reply besides molim i nema na čemu, and that's ništa. Ništa means nothing. So it's like, oh, ništa. So somebody says hvala, and you say, oh, ništa. Like, oh, nothing. It's nothing. And there's another one. It can be, oh, don't worry. In Croatian, we have ne brini, as in don't worry, and also ne brinite. Ne brini is informal, ne brinite formal. If you're confused regarding what's formal, what's informal, Sanda, what's happening, what's that, then go ahead and watch my video on how to say, do you speak English in Croatian? In that video, I've explained pretty well the difference between formal and informal communication. And that's all for today. I hope you found this lesson useful. If you have any other ideas on how to say thank you, how to say you're welcome, or if you have any other question, if you've heard something else and you aren't really sure what's it all about, then leave me a comment below. I love to get your comments and read them and also reply most of them. That's all for today. If you want to learn Croatian, write me an email. You know, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Hvala I doviđenja.